What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are looking at Team of the Week 27 predictions, and this Team of the Week is going to be a little bit different simply because we are going to be seeing players play for their nationality and not play for the club. So we are going to be seeing players like Lewandowski play for Poland and not play for Bayern. He got himself 2 goals with a 9.0 rating in one of the games, and in the other game he got himself a single goal. So ending it on 3 goals for the week is absolutely insane, and we could be seeing ourselves a 95 overall Team of the Week Lewandowski, and that will be pretty exciting to see because you get this card, he's not going to be bad, we all know it, but the chances are actually quite low simply because he got himself a Team of the Week card in Team of the Week 24. So the chances are low, but I'm hoping to see one in there. Now when it comes down to Aubameyang, this guy got himself a goal, an assist and an 8.5 rating as well. We haven't seen an Aubameyang in form for probably a very long time, but either way boys, it still wouldn't be his best version. He actually has a road to the final card which is a 91 overall, so I'm hoping to see an in-form Aubameyang because he wouldn't be a bad card, and we all know for a fact. And obviously this card is just going to be way cheaper than the 91 road to the final card, because that road to the final card right now, when it comes down to the pricing, it is way, and I mean way too overpriced. So yeah, this one's probably going to be a bit more of a reasonable pricing, let's say. Moving on though, we are going to be seeing Calvert-Lewin get himself those 2 goals and an 8.9 rating in a 5-0 victory versus San Marino. And I must admit, I watched the game, he could have came out with 4 goals easily. He was missing some opportunities, which is something you don't like to see, but it is what it is. He still got himself those 2 goals. Now when it comes down to, you know, this being his best version in FIFA 21, it's not. He has got that Player of the Month card that he literally got right at the start of FIFA 21. So if you wanted the best version of Calvert-Lewin, you would have gone ahead and got that, you know, Player of the Month card right at the start. But obviously if you missed out on that, this will obviously be his best version at this time. But it's kind of an outdated card, I must admit. Like, his Player of the Month card at the start wasn't terrible, but it still wasn't great. And I can't see this card either being that good. So yeah, if you're an Everton fan, obviously, you know, you'll be happy to get him, but no one else would, let's all be fair. Now when it comes down to the next card, we are going to be seeing Yilmaz. Now Yilmaz got himself 3 goals with a 9.7 rating in a huge game versus Netherlands. They actually ended up beating Netherlands 4-2. You don't see that very often. You don't see Turkey all of a sudden beat Netherlands 4-2. But hey, it's things you love to see because apparently your boy Yilmaz wants to go ham against them. Obviously him getting the 3 goals, he definitely deserves to be in this Team of the Week. He's not looking like a terrible card, but he's not looking like a great card either. Now when it comes down to the next player, we are going to be seeing Clark Harris. Now he was a player that actually didn't play for his nationality. He didn't play for England. He actually played for his club. And his club ended up winning the game 7-0. with him scoring 3 goals and getting himself a 9.6 rating as well. And I must admit, look at those stats for an 81 rated in form. Obviously those stats aren't the official stats, but they're going to be near enough because he's 76 rated in form. He's first in form. Looks really good as well. The only problem about Clark Harris is the fact that he's got 2-star skill moves. Like, you could sit there and you say to yourself, oh, this guy's Team of the Season card is going to be probably really good, but then you think to yourself, those 2-star skill moves is always, and I mean always, going to hold a player back. But he deserves to be in this Team of the Week because of the 3 goals he scored. Heading over, we are going to be seeing Jovic. Now, Jovic got himself 2 goals with a 9.2 rating in one of the games, and in the other game, he got himself a single goal as well. So another player that ended on 3 goals for the week and 100% deserves to be in here. Not much to talk about him because he doesn't look like that great of a card. Heading over to the next guy, we are going to be seeing a person that could be getting his first in form in FIFA 21, and it is going to be Havertz. He finally could be getting one. He got himself a single goal in one of the games, and he got himself a single assist in the other game, and he ended on an 8.0 rating. And I must admit, it's not the greatest rating, but he definitely deserves it over the other players, simply because the other players that actually performed was Leroy Sané, and he's got a FUT birthday card, so obviously he won't be getting one. Gundo, that had 2 back-to-back player of the month, so I feel like EA will probably relax on him for a little bit, and Nabry's in this Team of the Week right now. So obviously after all of those players, he'll most likely go to Havertz, and he could be getting himself his first in form of FIFA 21. I must admit, he's not looking like a bad card, But he's not looking like a great card either. It's just one of those players that, you know, Chelsea fans are going to be, you know, a little bit proud of, let's say. But moving on, we are going to be seeing Memphis Depay. Look at this card, boys. Just look at it. An 89 overall, 4th in form, Memphis Depay. Please, EA. Please give us this one because he'll be such a good card. He got himself a single assist. And you think to yourself, a single assist? Is that really enough to actually get himself an inform? A 9.1 rating, boys. And he also got himself a single assist in another game as well. So ending on the week for 2 assists is pretty decent. But boys, it's the performance. It's the rating he got, which is absolutely ridiculous. You don't get a single assist and get a 9.1 rating. You literally have to be near perfect to get that 9.1 rating. And that's what he actually was. But yeah, I'm really hoping for this card because it'll be such, and I mean such, a nice card to get as like one of your red player picks. So moving on to our next player, we are going to be seeing Tadic get himself 3 assists with a 9.6 rating as well. And if he gets the inform, it will most likely be a right wing card, which is something you don't like to see. A right wing card with a 72 pace, in FIFA 21 especially, no chance. No chance he'll be going anywhere near my team. But boys, it wasn't just him that actually had a nice performance. It was also Mitrovic that actually ended up being Serbia's top goal scorer. So we could be seeing a Mitrovic record breaker card. If it's Tadic, I'm going to be disappointed because I wouldn't mind to see a cheeky record breaker card in the team of the week. But heading over, we are going to be seeing Laren up next. He got himself 3 goals with a 9.7 rating. And you think to yourself, 9.7 rating, absolutely insane. Surely he got a man of match performance. He didn't. He didn't get man of the match performance with a 9.7 rating because there was a certain individual that got higher. And it is going to be your boy Alphonso Davies with a 9.8 rating, getting himself 3 assists and obviously getting a man of match performance. But look at the card. Do you notice anything different? Oh wait, it's going to be a left mid version. He was not playing in that left back position for Canada. He was playing in that left mid position. So we could be seeing a position change Alphonso Davies if EA are feeling actually nice this week. So I'm hoping Alphonso Davies obviously gets it over Laren. But if you're sitting there, you know, you're looking at those stats and you think to yourself, who's going to get it? You're obviously going to go for Laren because goals over assists, you know. But I'm hoping for an Alfonso because he would be such a nice card to have in that left mid position. But moving over, we are going to be seeing Hazard get himself a goal, an assist, and an 8.1 rating as well. Looking like a pretty decent card, I must admit. And it wasn't just him that had a good performance for Belgium. It was also KDB. But because KDB was in a recent team of the week, he unfortunately cannot get one. So most likely, it will go to your boy Hazard, which I must admit, like, it's not going to be his best version, but it's going to be a nice card to have in your team without a doubt. Moving on to our next potential inform, we are going to be seeing Shaqiri. He got himself 2 assists with an 8.2 rating in one of the games. And in the other game, he got himself a single goal as well. Now, this Shaqiri card is going to be a little bit different simply because he actually got a position change over to a Cam. So we could be seeing a potential Cam Shaqiri with 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot with those stats right there. And this would definitely be one of those cards that I would love to see in the team in a week. Moving on, we are going to be seeing a familiar face, and it is going to be your boy Solskjaer. Now, they ended up winning the game 6-2, which is a huge victory, and he ended up scoring 3 of those goals. 3 of those goals. He got himself a 9.8 rating, and look at those stats. Look, he's nearly in Hullet Gang without a TOTS card. Just think about this guy's team of the season. It's going to be up there. It could be the best CDM in the whole of the Premier League. So, I'm looking forward to the TOTS card. I'm looking obviously forward to review it. But this card, it wouldn't be a bad card to get into your like red player picks, you know? Or even like your ultimate team of the week pack. Or even your premium team of the week pack. One of those packs, it would be very nice to get this card right here. Moving on, we are going to be seeing Mario Fernandes get himself a goal with an 8.3 rating. Now, when it comes down to Russia, they actually had, you know, a pretty decent performance. And their striker actually really did turn up this week. The only problem is, their striker is not an ultimate team. So their striker not being an ultimate team pretty much means that he cannot get a team of the week end off. So he'll probably go to the second best player in the team, and it is going to be Mario Fernandes, just getting himself that single goal. He doesn't look like a bad card, but he doesn't come from a great league for links in this game. Moving on to our next fullback, we are going to be seeing Auzio. Now, Auzio got himself a goal, 2 assists, and a 9.1 rating. A really, really nice performance from him. But it might actually not be a right-back version. EA might actually end up giving this guy a right mid card, because he was actually playing there pretty much like half of the game. So it's obviously like a 50-50. Will they be giving him a right-back version, or will they give him a right mid version? I'm hoping they give him a right-back version, because he'll be usable there without a doubt. But the right mid version, it'll be a little bit questionable, especially with his kind of dribbling. So on to our last defender here, we are going to be seeing Svensson. Now, Svensson got himself a goal with an 8.3 rating as well. Now, when it comes down to performances in this game, I'm honestly disappointed, because you expect one person from this nationality to perform really well, and it is going to be Haaland, but he did not perform well at all, which is so disappointing, because I would have loved to seen another in-form Haaland card this week, but we obviously not going to get it. And your boy Svensson, obviously having an amazing performance, he most likely will get it for this game right here. Obviously, he's not going to be the greatest, you know, kind of player in FIFA 21, but he does deserve it. Now, on to the goalkeepers. Goalkeepers are going to be a little bit questionable this week, boys, simply because there wasn't a lot of keepers that had like really good performances, you know? It's not like they kept a clean sheet and they pulled out 9 saves. No, we are going to be seeing players like Donnarumma only getting himself 3 saves and a 7.6 rating, but the thing with him is the fact that he kept 2 clean sheets in 2 of the games that he played. So he definitely deserves it, because he kept 2 of the clean sheets, but he didn't put out a lot of saves, as you clearly can see. But it'll probably be a very nice card to actually have. It still wouldn't be his best version in this game, because he has got the record breaker card in this game. So on to our other goalkeeper, we are going to be seeing Dubravka. He got himself 4 saves with a 7.9 rating, while keeping himself a single clean sheet as well. It's just a high rating, literally just for that little extra save, he got himself a 0.3 over Donnarumma. But this is what I mean, boys. There was no high, like extremely high rating for keepers this week, so putting players like Dubravka and obviously Donnarumma made sense, because they're both 2 usable cards and they both had really nice performances. But moving over to our silver star, we are going to be seeing Damsgaard. He got himself 2 goals, 2 assists, and a 9.6 rating in an 8-0 victory for Denmark. An outrageous performance from Denmark, and he doesn't look like a bad card, and he doesn't come from a bad league. He's got 89 pace, 87 dribbling, 80 shooting with the 81 passing, and I'm hoping those stats are the actual stats they actually end up giving him. Now, the Foot Birthday promo is on right now, so they could actually give out a Foot Birthday card as the silver star, and if they do that, they'll most likely bring out like a silver star back in the day that was a silver player back in the day that was really good. And if you guys have any ideas who it could be, let me know in the comment section. If this guy doesn't get the silver star, he'll most likely be a gold in form. But boys, I hope you guys did enjoy the Team of the Week predictions. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.